All right, guys, it's Paul Singh, Market Speculator, with the trade report for April 19th, 2017, Thursday. Market here down yesterday, still looking like that dead cat bounce. Still have not cleared the intraday candle here when we look like we're going to break down below the 50 and then came back up. But below the 50, that's the key. Review here. If we get back up over the 50, we can get bullish again. Until then, we're in a slightly bearish mode, and the target here is this old high. So that's what we're watching. What changes that is getting up over the 50. We're set to open slightly up this morning, but overall still looking like that kind of a weak dead cat bounce here. Now, let's look at some other sectors. IWM looked like it was going to cross yesterday and then failed by the end of the day. And then the Qs basically doing not much of anything yesterday. Biotech here still moving a little differently in the market, and that is just in this range, kind of this up and down range. I'd say a break of this range here at about 286 would set us up for a move to the downside. And again, we're looking for a break of the moving average. The key development yesterday was the big down move in oil, USO down 3.8%, which is a really big move for oil. After looking really good for a while here and getting up over 50, basically wiping out a couple of weeks of action here all in one day. Now maybe we bounce a little at this point, but it looks pretty negative, and maybe we get a second move down. Now that impacts our energy position, which went up big yesterday, actually hit the bottom of the range of my target range, but I'm going to go for a little bit of a bigger move here. Even if it consolidates or pulls back in some, I'm going to hold through and see if we can get the bigger move. And this morning, we're set to open down a little bit. We'll see by the end of the day if we get across into here, which would mean oil or energy is red. So remember, this is an inverse ETF, leveraged inverse ETF. So keep an eye on that. Amazon, a lot of back and forth here, but overall still looking pretty negative. These bounces are getting thwarted here. Maybe this is a lower high. And closed at 899. Our short position, I think, is at 902. And then UVXY coming back nicely yesterday. Now set to open a little bit down in the lower 19s, but this is a strong candle here, and we'll see. Obviously, if the market tanks, this thing is going to pop. And we'll use the lows here to consider potentially getting out if it pulls back too far. No trades this week. Basically happy with these shorts, and haven't really looked to add anything, although there are some stocks waking up. I love the relative strength in Tesla here, and yesterday bounced 1.76% up to 305. If you were looking for a long, you could get in right now with Tesla. It's pulled back, it's held the 9, and maybe it makes a push not only to 312, but breakout. I need to look at when earnings is for Tesla as well. Soda broke to highs yesterday after consolidating. Looks like it's going to pop this morning as well, so looking really strong. But I've been hesitant to take longs right now. And then a couple of stocks that have been on our short watch list actually have kind of reversed and look really strong now. One was Facebook when it was breaking down below the 9, but now is up above the 9 and testing highs. And BA is back up over the 9 and looks pretty strong. So keep an eye out on those. X still weak, testing the 200, but we want to see how it handles this level for a potential trade. A lot of commodities getting hit yesterday as energy went down too. Coal, you can see the big move down. OAS, big move down with a lot of the energy stocks as well. And then lastly, financials getting hit here as Goldman Sachs did not have great earnings, and Bank of America did, BAC, Bank of America here, did a lot of nothing on its earnings as well. So we're still kind of in a holding pattern in terms of building more positions. We're going to wait to see what the market does and then act on that.